festival going on at the moment. Seems like the park's gonna be absolutely rammed today. It's really busy outside, but obviously they have all three parks kind of in one entrance. So we'll have to see what Motiongate ends up being like. What an amazing entrance into a park. It looks so nice. I think I like the fact that it looks like a film, yeah, film reel, like, yeah, looks cool. As George pointed out, even like the pathway is a film reel as well, which I think is really cool. We're off into the Lionsgate section first. This is home of the Hunger Games land. It's got Now You See Me. There's also the John Wick ride, but that's closed today. It seems to always be closed. I feel like every vlog I've watched, they're like, oh, John Wick's closed. So that's closed today, but excited to see the Hunger Games area because I am a mega Hunger Games fan. I was a bit obsessed when I was a kid, so excited to see that. Heading on Capital Bullet Train now. I know this is a Mac launch coaster. We've been on a Mac launch yesterday. I know this one's not going to have as much of a punch as yesterday's, but still excited?
Yes.
Yeah. God, my heat spot. That looks awful.
Cheers.
This is really cool. So in the queue they've got like CCTV and it's of like the bullet train that's in the movie. So I think that's really cool. We are having the most hellish experience in this queue. There's like a mega school trip here. It says half an hour, we've been in it 20 minutes, we've barely moved, and I genuinely don't even know what's going on. There was a massive argument as well. So, yeah, we might be buying fast passes after this one. Have they closed the queue up?
Yeah.
Yeah, mad.
It's right. The dude who was fighting everyone.
Oh yeah. So we've just had the most ridiculous experience in a queue line I've ever had in my life. There was fights. There was everyone jumping the queues. There was people screaming. Oh, it was. I don't even know what we just experienced.
It said 30 minutes. It took about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Which, if it was an orderly queue, would be fine. Obviously, it's a busy day.
There was literally people like scrapping.
Yeah.
Like it was insane.
We've been privileged with the other parks here, but like, this has been the worst probably queue ever. Yeah.
In terms of the ride, it's all right. Very, very forceless launch at the start. You pop out your seat a little bit on the spike. The rest of it, nothing special. But yeah, I feel like the queue like kind of dampened our experience because it was just insane. Queue jumping is awful. It's so bad here. We watched a kid. He literally just joined the queue. Probably been about 10 minutes. Jumped the queue and got on the same ride as us when we've been queuing for an hour and a half. And
the queue jumping has gotten so bad that they have now closed the queue.
They've closed the queue
just to get everyone
through because it is insane in there. It's terrifying in there, and I feel so bad for the man that was trying to sort everything out because they were acting like he was security.
Yeah.
He was just a ride host. He was just getting people on the ride, and they were like calling him over like, security, security, this man grabbed me. It was, yeah, I don't know what we've just experienced. We're gonna try and get some fast passes because I don't want to have to go through that again. But yeah, bit of a weird start to the day. Heading on Pan Am aerial tour now. It says 15-minute queue. I pray that's how long it actually is.
Pan Am today, Pan Am tomorrow, Pan Am forever.
We've just come off Pan Am aerial tour. I thought that was quite good.
Yeah, I thought it was neat. Like, I'd say, I feel like a bit more could have been done with the story personally, but it's cool that
I agree with that.
But it's cool they've got the actual actors involved.
Yeah, like they've got the actual actress Effie, and then they have Boggs in it as well. I think that's really fun to have like the actual people, because especially if you're a big fan, you kind of get immersed into the world a lot more if they've got like the actual people from the movies. Especially Effie, like that's a big one to get. I feel like. I assume this is meant to be set after the first movie. Like I feel like the whole land's meant to be set after the first movie, because you get like it's set after Katniss and Peter have run,
but before they've gone.
So I feel like the revolution like it's brewing because you go to District 13 and things like that. But I don't think this is set after Catching Fire.
Spoilers
because
if you haven't watched the movies.
Effie's obviously still on the capital side.
Yes.
At the end of Catching Fire, she gets taken to District 13 as well. So this must be set after the first movie. But yeah, screen quality wise, I thought it was pretty good.
I feel like you don't really get too motion sick or anything, to be honest. while it does have you like obviously flying about and doing this and that and whatever,
Yeah.
you don't actually move too much, so like it's not.
Yeah, and as
not-
someone who's prone to motion sickness, I was fine on it. I think I preferred that to Capital Bullet Train, to be honest. What
I
do you
disagree.
think? You disagree? You prefer Capital Bullet Train? I just think, as someone who's a big fan of the Hunger Games, I preferred the theming on that. I thought the queue line for Capital Bullet Train was cool, but it was hard to appreciate it with everything that was going on when we were queuing for it. That's the Hunger Games land done, the only Hunger Games land in the world. I'd like to see another attraction there, but that's just because I love the Hunger Games. So expanding on that world, I find that a lot more. I find that fun. But yeah, cool land. We're skipping High Roller for now because it's got a very long queue. It's like 75 minutes or something like that.
7, yeah.
So we're skipping that. Probably gonna go for some food now, and then I reckon we'll do.
Dreamworks.
I reckon we'll do Dreamworks next after that. Some funky merch in here. This one's got Katniss on it. George just made fun of me because I used to have a pillow with Katniss on.
Where are you locking on to?
You.
I was facing that way.
Your eyes are really funny then. But there's some really cool stuff here. Oh, these are cool as well, like little Motiongate. Yeah, they're
Best
fun.
daughter.
Best daughter.
That's what I'm saying.
Best husband. Oh, another best
Best
daughter. More Katniss merch. We've come to Baby Brent's because I've seen like the theming looks really sick inside, and it's closed, so I'm a bit devastated. So I can't believe he's done this to me. So we've come to somewhere right at the start. We're going to get a chicken quesadilla. We did try and look at other restaurants, which you've probably seen. We looked at the Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs one, and then we also went to the Dreamworks section and looked literally in every single one, and they were all full. It was ridiculous. So we've ended up back here for a nice quesadilla. So we got a quesadilla here. We also got some crisps with it, which we didn't know we were getting. I got a water. George got his peach lips and iced tea. So we'll see how this is.
Food's pretty good. We had a couple of quesadillas. I got right home about it, but it was pretty nice. I think it was about 20, 25, I'd say between 20 and 25 pounds. And you get a big old bag of crisps with it too. Only got water. I got a nice tea. So I'd say value-wise, pretty good. The place we went to, what was it called? Supporting Rolls Bakery. It's pretty good because it's one of the few places that quiet. Everywhere else was quite
Yeah,
busy. So
I said that. It was
I'd
insane
say-
how busy everywhere was.
I'd say if you like either quesadillas or sandwiches, like not
They got
sandwiches,
pizza,
rolls,
like,
pizzas as well,
yeah, wraps.
fajitas,
Yeah.
fajita sandwiches, if you can
Yeah.
do wraps, but yeah, pretty good. I'd say definitely worth popping into here compared to waiting half an hour now at the other restaurants.
I think this is my favourite theme park.
They have statues of like all the lands that you're going to see inside. So obviously you've got Toothless, How to Train Your Dragon, there's Shrek over there. You get Alex from Madagascar, and then you have Ho
The panda.
from Kung Fu Panda. So yeah, off into Dreamworks we go. What an entrance in, like look at that. It's a fountain with like all of the characters on. That looks gorgeous. So you got all the land, you've got Shrek, you've got How to Train Your Dragon, Madagascar, and then around there we have, not that you can see it, but there's Kung Fu Panda. There you go, Kung Fu Panda right there. I feel like that's meant to be like Afro Circus reference, but it looks like he's just got like a mega brain. Do you not think it's giving like second season of Invincible? The dude with the big brain.
I guess.
Oh my god, Shrek and Puss in Boots are over there. Just come off the Shrek ride.
Journey.
Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think the premise of it was cool in that like it was like a puppet show being told. And the theming, like I think one, it helped them not have to do any like crazy animatronics.
Yeah.
Like they could go very simple like puppet theming. There was strings on all of them. It was nice and easy, and they could almost make some of it like cheesy and like when the crown was falling down the
Yeah.
stairs, like they do like cheesy sound effects and things like that, and it worked because like they were telling a puppet show. You got told literally the whole story of Shrek.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I feel like if you hadn't seen the Shrek movie, you could still
understand
follow
what's
along
going
what
on.
was going on. Whereas I feel like when we did Tangled in Fantasy
You
Springs,
get nothing if you haven't watched the movie.
yeah, George had never watched it, and he was like, I don't know what just happened there. lots and
Not to
lots of fun.
mention, the one with Tangled is literally like three scenes from the movie.
Yeah,
where
this is
that
the
is-
whole
yeah.
thing.
You gotta
It's
start,
so
you know,
fun. Yeah, I really liked the room where you're both next to each other and you're going into the like wedding scene.
Yeah.
That scene was cool, and I particularly liked the last one. They had the music. We didn't have to queue that long for it, thank God, because everything else we had to queue ages for. So that was a lot of fun. Come into the How to Train Your Dragon Land now, and this looks fantastic. I believe this is set like before the dragons and the Vikings are like friends. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like I heard that in someone else's blog. I'm really excited for this. I know that the ride in here is the same kind of ride system as Arthur at Europa Park. I've not been on that, but it seems really unique, so excited to get on it.
Sorry, bro.
If not later, depending on traffic.
So we just got off the How to Train Your Dragon ride here. I thought that was really fun.
Dragon glider.
Dragon gliders, yeah. I thought that was, oh my god, my hand. I thought that was really fun. What did you think?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's not intense at all. It's,
No.
It's like a good family ride. Like,
Yeah, it picks up a bit of speed, but like it's nothing like,
too much.
yeah, it's nothing too much. So,
Perfect. It's perfectly like, it's got that thing of like, not getting boring,
yeah,
but still very accessible.
yeah. And the storyline's like fun, like the scenes you get taken through and things like that. I don't know, that might be my favourite of the day. I really enjoyed that.
It was cool.
Yeah.
And it's different. It's a different system to anything I've been on before.
Yeah.
Because it's under a track, but like you're kind of turning with it and seeing where it
Yeah,
wants you
getting to see scenes and things like that. So yeah, I really liked the outdoor section as well, where you get to look over the whole land. I just thought that was really fun.
Yeah, a good side ride.
Yeah. So it's got like a circus theme to it in here. I don't know what movie that is, maybe the second Madagascar? But that's the kind of vibe that you're getting in the Madagascar land. It says Drake Lover on the wall. I can see one right here. Would you say you're a Drake lover? Yeah?
I wish I was Millie Bobby Brown so Drake would like me.
It's quite funny. Everywhere at the park it says "Do not write on the wall." There's so much graffiti around the whole park. It's kind of crazy. Like the queues are ridiculous.
Let's get 2 things and gun things.
King Julian? Oh my god! How did I miss King Julian?
King Julian's threatening people.
No, he wasn't.
I'm going to kill the mod.
No, King Julian, don't kill them. Don't kill them. I love them, King Julian.
No mod, I'm going to kill them.
Okay. What'd you think of the ride?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I had a surprisingly like punchy launch, I thought. It's
it
a
took
roll,
me
so
up.
you roll into it like quite slowly and then you hit the launch.
It took me off guard. Like I looked it up obviously before, but like as the first launch I've done like that,
Yeah.
it took me off guard.
Yeah, yeah. Ghost Hours have a lot because George has only really done like
Mac.
he's done like Mac for the past couple ones we've done, and he's done like Intamin, but like slower Intamin launches, not like they're like more
Guardians.
intense ones. Yeah. So Guardians is an Intamin is Vekoma. Like Manta. Like Manta.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that was really, really fun. I liked the lights in the.
Yeah, it's a cool setting.
Yeah, it was really fun. I think you could do with a few more like lights and effects going around the track, especially during the second half. Because I feel like the first half's like, whoa, what the hell is
I
going
feel
on
like
right
I could
now?
either do with a second launch or like
Yeah.
an inversion too.
Yeah, because it kind of loses its pace after like it probably whips you around the first corner and then you go up into like the top hat kind of element, and that's like all really intense and it's like whoa. And then after that, I feel like it loses its pacing a bit.
Yeah.
So it could just do with maybe an inversion, just a few more effects, something to kind of jazz up that second half.
Yeah.
Probably my favourite ride we've done. I feel like I keep saying that after every ride we come off, but that probably is my favourite one we've done so far.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got cute little like teacups ride as well in the Kung Fu Panda section. It's like noodle themed. It's quite fun. We're going to be skipping it because we've been in some horrendous queues today and we've just not got time. So we're going to go.
10 minutes, I think we were there for like off now.
Yeah, the queues are really, really long today.
Any let through the farm park.
Their operations are awful
Abysmal.
here. They are so bad. The operations are really bad. We've seen so much queue jumping, so much chaos in all of the queues. The only ride we got on fairly quickly was Shrek. That's literally been it. We're going to be heading back outside now over to the Columbia Pictures area. We literally only have like hour 20 left to try and squeeze in some stuff, but yeah, we'll just have to see, because it says the park closes at 9. They actually close the rides earlier here. Rides close at 8:30, so we've got to try and squeeze some stuff in, hopefully get a few more rides in. So Ghostbusters ride, pretty basic shooter I'd say. Not a lot going on, just screens, not really anything like practical effects, no 3D. One, really. Yeah, it was kind of hard to tell where you were shooting as well at times. I wish the guns, I don't know if we were blind, but I wish the guns had like a colour on them so you could tell like which one you were, because like it's colour coded, but we were struggling. I just wish that there was like a better Ghostbusters ride, because I love Ghostbusters and I love this theme song, and I just wish, it makes me sad that the new Universal ride's Fast and Furious, like the new Universal Orlando ride, because I thought it was going to be Ghostbusters, or even like Back to the Future would have been more fun, but I would have loved a Ghostbusters ride, like a roller coaster, real themed one. That's what I'd love. I got some cool merch in here. I quite like this mug, and then it's got this on the back and this on the front. Roast him, damn, roast him. They got some Ghostbuster pillows as well. Wow, they got loads of mugs here. If you're a mug lover, they've got a whole wall of mugs. Nuh-uh. I think this is one we'll be giving a miss, but I think it's really cool that they've got like the S&S shot tower from the Zombieland movie. Hotel Transylvania thoughts? Yeah, I thought that was pretty rubbish. It kind of doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like one of the rides I've enjoyed the most in that style, like with those trackless dark rides, had probably been like ones like Mickey and Minnie's.
Yeah.
They're a bit of fun, but yeah, it just felt a bit slow and not really going anywhere.
Yeah, and the first section where you're going between rooms,
it's too long. That's
so long and so slow. And to be honest, every room you go into, I can't really tell what's going on. Especially because I've got music blasting over the top of it. It's like, yeah, no. That's probably the first ride we've been on today where I've been like,
avoid.
Yeah, that's not a good ride. And that's for someone who likes Hotel Transylvania. George's never seen it, so like for him, it's like he didn't even know who any of these characters were. I like Hotel Transylvania, and I was like,
no storyline.
This is bad. So that one I'd say give a miss. I think Hotel Transylvania deserves something a bit better than that for sure. On to Green Hornet now. The sign says Geen Hornet, so I can't film that. It doesn't even say Hornet, does it? It says Geen Horn. Yeah. Right, so we're kind of speed road everything at the moment, but just come off Green Hornet. It's a wild mouse.
It's a wild mouse, it's fun. I enjoyed it.
George liked it. George has never done a wild mouse before, and he was like, you know what, I kind of like those.
It's nice doing something that's got no, like, I enjoy a thrill element, but there's a lot of rides I go into that have no thrill in it. I kind of come off a bit bored of them. But like, now I'm like, yeah, that was fun. That was entertaining enough. Nice to have a little look around while you glide about.
Yeah, yeah. It's not as like jolty as some wild mouse.
No.
Like,
I'd say it's pretty smooth for the most part.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Jolty.
Yeah, it was alright. Just fine, just fine. Heading back into Lionsgate to hopefully hit up Now You See Me. Well, I've heard this is meant to look quite cool at night, but they don't seem to have the screen on the ceiling on. So that's a bit of a letdown. Heard it's meant to be more like a Vegas style look, but does not look like that at the moment. If you've watched the movies, the queue line's kind of like a backstage of one of those shows, which I think is pretty cool.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen.
Just come off
Now You See Me, Now You Don't, High Roller.
High Roller, yeah. That was quite fun actually.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard like mixed things about it, but I quite enjoyed that. I will say the restraints really hurt. George didn't mind it too much, but on my legs, like genuinely, like they pushed it down so hard. My legs were like They did not like it. They were not a fan. But yeah, good fun ride. Recommend getting on it. I think being in the dark actually made the experience better. And there were some weird elements on it that you don't usually get on like the spinning coasters. So it was definitely unique, that's for sure. What about you, George?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
The start had me a bit scared, but like once it got going, I was all good. Like it's the first time I've had the little, I don't know what would you call it, little roll around the top track where like it holds you at the max height before you go.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, because it goes up the lift hill, then it turns around and then it drops you down.
Which I've not.
Yeah.
Again, like most of the things where I've gone off a bit of a drop have been going up, up a lift hill and then immediately dropping down, like 13. But yeah, no, there was no stomach drop or anything like that.
Yeah.
It was a little bit scary coming down initially, but then once I had done the first one, which was over pretty quickly, and again, no stomach drop, it was all right. Yeah.
This is probably us done at the park now. We missed a few things because it was an absolutely manic day. If you come here and you see a school trip, you see loads and loads of school buses, turn around. Do not come here.
Or by fast passes.
Yeah.
Which even then they would try jumping.
The fast pass queues were really long as well. It was just, I think it was just a really manic day today. So it's been one of those days. But
the school kids try a lot of queue hopping, so it's one of those where
and there's litter everywhere. It's the
be
queues
prepared to get into arguments because you do have to. Once you speak to them, they'll try arguing back, but most of the time it's then fine.
Yeah.
Like, they give up. But if you let them, they'll just keep going.
Yeah, but overall, really good day. We'll probably do a bit more of an in-depth review later on. But I've had a really good time here. If you take away the overall experience of the queues and the people here. Operations are not great here either. This is our trip to the UAE kind of over with now. Had a good time. I'm not sure where we'll be going next, but wherever we are, we will see you. Goodbye until next time, Motiongate. Someone's got a bit of swagger in his step. He's vibing with the music, yeah. But no, I'd say like this is all pretty cool. It gives like, I agree with you, like the entrance and like all of this does give like that Disney Universal vibe.
None of the other parks, like you feel like you're entering a big warehouse, whereas this, it's like, okay, there's something here.
Yeah. But yeah, off home now, so sad. We've had a good time in the UAE, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
I'd say it's been a good laugh and gaff.
Hopefully you guys have all enjoyed kind of the series that we've put out of the 5 parks we've been to. Like I said, we're probably going to do some ranking videos of the parks and of the rides and things like that, and some reviews. But yeah, we've had a really fun time. This is the last of our planned trips anywhere, so we've not got any plans. I think we want to hit up like Europa Park and stuff like that.
Stay tuned for the year to come.
Stay tuned, yeah.